guys, do y'all see how I'm giving y'all 70s realness, honey? With this fro. I just like to do different things and try out, different avenues of the skin and this hair. I'm just all into beauty and shit, so I just like doing different stuff. I'm definitely going to be trying to incorporate like different styles within the 50s and the 60s and the 70s and the 80s and the 90s because I just like to do different things. So stay tuned for that. But let's get on to this video, honey. This is the story about how someone could not afford their bill. Girl, let me tell y'all something. If you know that you do not have the money to go out and eat, I want to say don't go. But I mean, for me, the type of person that I am, if my friend ain't got it, I'm just like, friend, be like, well, girl, I got you. But if you ain't got one of them friends, don't risk it, y'all, because sir really tried it. I will not say this person's name, and I will not say this place. Because if I say that, it's going to be a whole thing. And I ain't even do all that, because it ain't that deep. My friend invited me out to eat, you guys. And I was like, okay. She's like, I'm going to be having some other people come as well as our friend group that we share. Cool. Let's do the shit. I love running it with new people. I'm a social butterfly, but I'm low-key like introverted too. It's weird. I feel like I'm kind of to myself, but once I get a feel for people, I just open up and I start talking. So that's like my personality. So when she was like, she's going to bring new people, I was like, cool, I'm with it. I'm not that like person that's like standoffish or and like they don't want to talk. Like, I love meeting new people, so I was down for it. We ended up linking up at this restaurant that I will not say, and the food was so good, girl. Well, my friend had invited one other person. They ended up coming late, right? So remember this, because this is gonna mean a lot. They came late. That means we all were there, and they showed up very late. And look, I ain't got nothing for nobody that's always late because I'm one of those people. But if you're going to be late, text somebody ahead of time and say, hey, I'm going to be late, da-da-da. Because they didn't even know she was coming. She just popped up late. Auntie, she should have stayed where she was. Don't you hate when you're recording and it be other noises and stuff? I'm sorry, y'all. Let's get back to the story. So her friend comes. She's late. She comes through the door and her energy was so dark. Like, I was looking at my friend like, why did you invite her? Like, she hadn't even opened her mouth. Somebody ever come and they just like, they look like they're just angry and they're just over it. I don't know what was going on in her life, baby, but she just looked like she was fucking over it. And maybe she just wanted to come out and have a good time. I shouldn't have prejudged her, and I'll take accountability on that because I really did. Once I saw her walking up with that attitude, I said, oh, girl, she finna bring that energy, and we ain't got time for that, honey. We ain't got time for that, girl. She ended up coming. She was like, hey, y'all. It's like, damn. I said, hello. How are you? My name is Shakira. How are you doing? And everybody was speaking to her and stuff. And she was like, hey, how you doing? I was like, yeah, you're looking real sad. I'm going to need you to uplift that a little bit, just a smidge. She was laughing at me. So I'm thinking, I was like, you know what? We building some rapport here. We're okay. I like this, because sometimes, you be having your own shit at home, and maybe she was just, like I said, she was just coming to get her some new energy. She wanted to feel some new things. She didn't want to be stuck on that shit. And maybe she just was like, girl, I ain't got time for this shit. Let me go out and eat, have a good time. Cool. So this is where shit gets really real. We all eating and talking and shit. Cool. Everybody got their drinks, da-da-da. Everybody's done. The waiter comes over and says, are you guys ready for your ticket? Everybody's like, sure. So everybody's saying whoever they with, who paying for who paying for what. Cool. It was like, okay. The waiter comes, get everybody thing, has a card, swipe everything, everything's fine. Until one of the waiter comes back and talks to the girl and says, your card declined. So everybody looking like, she was like, how my motherfucking card declined? I mean, oh my God, y'all, bitch. I was like, oh, this has escalated very quickly. The waiter was like, well, ma'am, I ran your card. It didn't go through. Okay, well, you need to run that motherfucker again. Because I know I got some motherfucking money on my motherfucking card. Don't be trying to come over here with that motherfucking shit like I'm just some type of broke bitch. And I'm like, this has escalated. And listen, you guys, I'm a Pisces, but I also have a Libra moon. I don't know if y'all know much about Libras, but girl, when things get like that, baby, it's a part of me that's like, girl, that ain't got nothing to do with me, girl. Girl, mouth off that, honey. I'm minding my business. I was like, I'm not dealing with that. No. I'm just, so she going off. I'm up here like this, like, okay, this is escalated. So the lady, you know, I think with the service, she was getting frustrated because she was cursing at her, which she has a right to, you know, feel away. Because I was a server too. And so you're not going to talk to me like that, bitch. I only ran your call. You need to be calling your provider. You need to be checking your bank account and all that other good shit. Right? Don't be giving your energy to the server. She didn't do that to you. She just ran your card. Like, girl, you're doing too much now. So the manager came over. They talking. Me and one of my other friends, we running. I'm like, damn, this is deep, whatever. So the girl checked her account. She was like, what the fuck? She looked down. She looked up. And so she was like super shamed because I think she started to realize that she didn't have the money that she thought she did in her account. And girl, I was like, ooh, this is so weird. I have never been in a position like that to see that happen the way that it did. But I was thinking in my mind, I'm like, girl, you just made a whole scene about ain't no motherfucking money in my card. I ain't no broke ass bitch. And I was like, you've done all of that and you really ain't got no money like that. Like, okay. They brought the manager over, And if I'm gonna be like 100% honest, everybody was just kind of looking. Even my friend that invited the girl, she was like, girl. So I asked them, I said, how much is her stuff? And she told me, so I pulled my card out and I paid for it. And I think maybe because I like felt a little sorry for her. I didn't know her circumstance. I didn't know her from a can of paint. I don't know. I just was like, girl, I got you. It's cool. And she just really didn't say much. She kind of shunned down a little bit. I think she just felt shame because everybody was looking, and hell, people in the restaurant was looking. Like, bitch, everybody was looking. I said, oh, well, I got it, girl, I got it. And so she was like, no, you don't have to. And I was like, in my mind, I gave her that look, this look. Girl, let me pay for this goddamn food. Because, bitch, if we're going to call a spade, this ain't no disrespect to nobody. You can't afford your food. So if I tell you I want to help you, you don't owe me nothing. I'm doing this because I want to do this. If I say, okay, well, thank you. That's it. That's it. All that other stuff, you can keep it. That's it. You ain't got to do all that. Girl, that's it. Period. Pay for girl food. Everybody was still just kind of looking confused about whatever. And we ended up leaving. So as we were walking outside, the girl pulled me to the side and was like, thank you and this and that. And man, it's just been so much. I said, look, you ain't even got to explain nothing to me. You don't owe me shit. Whatever. You good. We good. Whatever. But y'all, moral of the story. Please check your bank account before you go out to eat, honey. And if you ain't really got it like that, like you really got it like that, don't be faking the phone. Because if we're going to be 100% honest, I don't think she had the money to begin with. I think maybe she thought that my friend that invited her would have been like, okay, girl, I got you. I could have told her, I said, bitch, she was not going to pay for that, honey. I could have told you that, bitch. I could have saved you all that, honey.
All right, your total is $42.88, credit or debit. Let me pay with debit. Your card declined. Why you gotta be so loud? Can you run it again?
Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know.